Gents, how we doing tonight? Wow, thanks for coming out. That's great. How many people had to come by boat? Not enough rain yet? Yeah, so Tony thinks that he's the old guy in the block, but I got news for him. I got a couple of years on him. And technology's really, I hate new technologies. In fact, people say I've got one of those cell phones. But I hate new technologies. I hate OnStar. OnStar, I guess, is nice to have if you have an accident or something, but call me paranoid. People call me paranoid, but I think OnStar, there's too much information. They give you OnStar, they give you the first year free. Of course, they give you the first year free. That gives Big Brother a year to find out where you go, when you go, and how long you stay, but most importantly, how fast you go to get there. One of these days, you're going to open up your cell phone bill and there's going to be a speeding ticket in there. And I had to get a new computer, and I said, I hate new technologies and fooling with this. This new computer, it's got a camera on it. You can set it up for facial recognition. And I was wondering if I set that up for facial recognition and then I shaved, how long did it take me before I could log back onto my computer? And then the mule thinks in strange and mysterious ways. He was thinking, now, what if I moon that? Would I have a secure computer, or would any asshole be able to use it? And then they've got all these internet sites. Type in your name, see who's looking for you. Oh, wow, I got 5 people looking for me. Oh, wow, I got the Tennessee Department of Corrections looking for me. Holy shit, I've never even been to Tennessee. You know, the people, I want to know where I am, they know how to find me, and other people, they can just keep right on looking, because I'm not up for that. And then they've got Facebook. They talked me into going on to Facebook. Just a short time I've been on Facebook, but it started off first that, and they almost had it right. Biker chicks want to meet Mule. Biker chicks want to meet Mule. Well, that's good, but I don't think that the wife would like that. So I just kind of passed that up. Then it was Asian chicks. Asian chicks want to meet Mule. Oh, they look pretty hot too, but no, I'll stay away. And then I guess they're just giving up all hope. Christian women want to meet Mule. Christian women want to meet Mule. Now, I'll guarantee you that, there's nothing wrong with, I'm not anti-Christian or anything, but I don't think there's any Christian women that are looking to date Mule. I can almost guarantee that. So I was reading this article on the dangers of drinking, and it scared the shit out of me, so I quit reading. Or actually, that's the way the joke goes. I actually quit drinking, and not because of the article I read, but because of the side effects I was experiencing from it. And then this past winter and in the spring, this winter when we had the cold weather, and then when the ice starts going out of the lake, they warn you that, hypothermia can set in easy, and the different symptoms of hypothermia. And I was reading an article on the symptoms of hypothermia, which are mumbling and slurred speech, problems concentrating, problems thinking, and poor decision making, loss of coordination or stumbling while walking, and blackouts. That's fucking hypothermia? That's hypothermia? I quit drinking 11 years ago because I had hypothermia. I guess the correct answer would have been, no, sir, I hadn't been drinking. I'm just fucking cold. Fucking cold. So, I guess I gotta ask, and this is a fight that goes between man and woman that's gone back for decades and decades, is the leaving up of the toilet seat. Any of you gentlemen ever get held for leaving the toilet seat up? Yeah. Come on, you can. Yeah, all right. Well, you have animals, you have dogs. See, I leave the toilet seat up so when the dogs get a drink of water, or if they're bobbing for floaters, that they don't dribble water all over the seat. Because if the seat's wet, whether it be clear or if it's yellow, I'm going to get blamed for peeing on the seat, for not putting the seat up when I pee. So I leave the seat up, and then that way the wife is guaranteed a nice dry seat when she goes in there to use it. So I was up in Richford, and I stopped in at a general store. I like stopping in at little general stores in little small towns and stuff. And they had ammunition on sale, so I picked up a couple boxes of 45s. And I picked up a couple other things, and I got up to the counter, and I says, I'd like a pack of the zigzag rolling papers, please. And she says, well, what's your date of birth? And I says, well, why do you want to know my date of birth? And she says, well, you have to be 18 to buy tobacco products. And I says, I'm not going to use these for tobacco products. Yeah, all right, see, I think she was thinking the same thing. And I told her, I just saw on CNN that a properly stocked medicine cabinet should contain cigarette rolling papers, because it's more absorbent and it's more sanitary than using toilet paper when you cut yourself shaving. So I'm just going to stock up my medicine cabinet with these things for when I cut myself shaving. And she says, well, you still have to be 18 to buy them. And I says, no, what's wrong with this picture? Take a look at this. And she says, what? I says, I got 2 boxes of 45s on the counter here, and you're questioning whether or not I'm old enough to buy rolling papers? And she says, yes, I am. What's your date of birth? And I says, well, like the sign says right there, today's date, 1995. She says, $2.25 for those. So we had a tire turn-in day for this green up and everything, green up day, beginning of the month. And so you could drop off 4 tires at the dump, and if you brought some food for the food shelf, they'd let you drop off 4 tires. Well, I had 8 tires, so I got a friend of mine to go with me. We get up to the thing, and I says, yeah, I got tires and food for the food shelf. And he says, well, we can only take 4 tires. And I says, well, 4 tires are mine and 4 tires are his. And he says, no, it's 4 tires per vehicle. And I says, well, that's kind of fucked up. Anyway, he says, well, put the tires over there and put the food for the food shelf over there. And I says, gotcha. And I went over and I dropped off the 4 tires and went over and dropped off the food for the food shelf. I drove out the gate, took a left, got another left, got back in line to go back into the dump. I says, I got 4 tires and some food for the food shelf. And guy says, oh, the tires go over there and the food for the food shelf goes over there. I went in, I dropped off the tires, went over and dropped off another pack of romaine noodles. And left. It was kind of a hassle, but I figured for the price of 2 packs of romaine noodles, I got rid of 8 tires, because normally they charge you $5 a piece for them. He wanted $20 the first time for them extra 4 tires. Oh no, I gave him a little bit more than romaine noodles. I think I brought him a can of Spam or something. You know, Spam doesn't have an expiration date. Look at a can of Spam sometime. They don't. At least the cans that I've got don't have an expiration date, of course. That was probably before they started putting expiration dates on things. So anyway, dumb advertising always gets me that they spend a lot of money on advertisements, and sometimes you wonder why. I was listening to a BBC broadcast, and they were advertising that Virgin Atlantic Airlines is now offering nonstop flights from New York to London. Last atlas I looked at, there was 3,000 miles of ocean between New York and London. You want to hope your flight's nonstop? And then, this is right off the TV, the Hampton Inn offers clean, fresh sheets for every guest. Right off the TV, Hampton Inn, clean, fresh sheets for every guest. And it makes you wonder what some of these other chains offer. I mean, there's some that do offer a nice continental breakfast, and there's some that have free Wi-Fi, and they'll get you all set up for your business meeting for the next day, but they don't say anything about clean, fresh sheets. Motel 6 says they're going to leave a light on for you, but they don't say that they're going to have clean, fresh sheets for you when you get there. So, anyway, then I was seeing this ad they had on TV for that doggy pee pad, you know, the little doggy pee pad, that I'm so lazy I don't want to get up off the couch to let the dog out the pee pad, so you can put this pad in the corner and let the dog just go right there and squirt. They show this little cute little dog squatting. Then I saw one night, oh, and available for large dogs. I said, whoa, I got a large dog. And I'm kind of lazy at times too. And my damn elk hound just stands on the damn thing and pisses on the wall. Go figure. Anyway, that's my time, everybody. Thank you very much. You've been great.